everyone, and welcome to Children's Story Time. It's Reverend Jay here, and today I'd like to talk about labyrinths. As we explored labyrinths throughout the Bay Area, I became fascinated with actually building a labyrinth at St. Matthew's for the community and to create sacred ground that we can share together. And so I started looking at different designs, different ways of building a labyrinth, and how they were actually designed. And so the design I started looking at is the classical 7th circuit pattern. And it's a very ancient pattern that dates more than 4,000 years back. The classical labyrinth has been associated with Christianity. You can see that the cross is the starting point used to construct the labyrinth. The cross at the center can become the focus of one's journey. 7 circuits in the name refers to the 7 paths that lead to the center. And those 7 paths circle one another as you go inside and out. You can find the classical labyrinth design in many churches in Europe and in the United States, in parks, and in sacred places all throughout the world. As one builds the labyrinth, you discover that it actually is not as complex as it looks. Perhaps that's the ingenuity of it. In something that looks so complex, there's simplicity. There it is, 300 feet of 1 inch pro-manila rope. So it's nylon, a nylon rope that is used for decorative stuff and for marine applications. There it is. To build the labyrinth, I ordered online from a company based out of New Orleans, and it came to us in a very timely manner. I had to create a grid, as you can see right here, measure everything out, making 16 by 16 inch squares. The grid went 256 inches all the way on each side. And it took a good afternoon to build it out and to make it square. The materials I used, tried to make it domestic, but also used imported materials. Also borrowed the help of my son and a lot of other helpers along the way. It was a really fun build, and we spent a good early afternoon building it. Only took a few hours because we had the grid system to help us work our way through it. And now it's out there for y'all to enjoy. We had a lot of visitors who are really curious about the labyrinth. And there's something quite satisfying when you have the opportunity to use your hands, your head, and your heart to build something that others can use on their spiritual path. Of course, labyrinths have become symbolic of the holy pilgrimage, the journey we make within life's larger spiritual quest. Modern research indicates walking a labyrinth can offer many health benefits to encourage relaxation, reduction of stress, lowering blood pressure, and a welcome calm in anxious times. Labyrinths are about the journey as much as the destination. Paths weave and meander towards a central point. A labyrinth is not a maze. They have one way in and one way out, so you don't need to think too hard about where you're going, only be present in the moment. The bends can slow down pace and breath, inviting moments of insight and wonder. Spiritual teachers believe it offers a tool to go to the deep places of balance and wholeness. For some, the labyrinth evokes the image of communion, that Christ may dwell in us and we in Christ. For others, it's a place to pray or to play. All are welcome to walk the labyrinth. But please use safe social distancing for good health and practice, and to share the sacred ground with others.